Some brand new information just came out on the upcoming Chapter 3 Season 4 release that is going to pertain to an upcoming live event, some more background story information on the Imagined Order and how they are connected to the Marvel Universe. Lots of brand new exciting info that we have not talked about yet, so make sure you guys watch to the very end of the video. You don't want to miss it. And before we hop into a game and check out this new information, we got to go to the item shop and send our daily gift to a lucky subscriber. We have all of the Marvel skins still in here as well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and send the Thanos skin as today's gift. If you guys want to receive a gift in a future video, all you have to do is drop a like, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications turned on, and also leave your epic usernames down in the comments below so I can add you and send you the gift. And a big shout out to everyone using supporter creator code NERP2. I recently just changed it, so make sure you guys add the 2 in there. Everyone using it, you guys are absolute legends, so thank you so much. Now at this point, I think it's safe to assume that a lot of us here in the Fortnite community, based on all the videos and a lot of the videos we've made here recently, are assuming that Chapter 3 Season 4 is going to be entirely themed and based on another massive Marvel times Fortnite collaboration, very, very similar to what they did back in Chapter 2 Season 4. If you guys were playing back then, that was the original Marvel season, which had a lot of good feedback. I think that was one of the best seasons they did in Chapter 2, and it makes sense that they would do another big collaboration with them again here in Chapter 3. Oh, I actually got someone with the grenades. Now, we've already talked a lot about why we are assuming this is going to be a Marvel season. I will quickly explain it for those of you guys that might be new here to the channel or might have not seen a lot of the information. But the main reasons we are assuming that Chapter 3 Season 4 is going to be a Marvel season is 1, Chapter 2 Season 4 was a Marvel season, so it makes sense if they did it exactly 10 seasons later in a brand new chapter. Whoa, what are you doing in here, my friend? Another reason is because Fortnite and Marvel just released a brand new comic series called the Fortnite times Marvel Zero War, which is actually going to play a big role in the new information we're going to be talking about today. The brand new issue just came out and it gave us a lot of background storyline information on the Imagined Order, some of the members of the Seven that are actually going to be affecting the overall storyline in Season 4 as well. And the final reason we are speculating this is because Donald Mustard in an interview actually stated that Fortnite and Marvel were going to have a very long-term, multi-year collaboration, and that was not going to be the only Marvel themed season. So it was literally confirmed by the creative director of Fortnite himself that there was going to be more Marvel collabs and bigger things to come later down the line. And of course, with a new Marvel season, we would have an entire battle pass with all Marvel characters that have not been released in game yet. Although they've released a lot of the main characters from a lot of the previous movies over the last few years, there is still thousands of Marvel characters that could be added in game. So there's like an unlimited amount of possibilities for what types of Marvel skins, characters, heroes, supervillains could be in a Marvel Battle Pass if it is Marvel themed next season. But where the new information actually comes into play is coming from the Fortnite times Marvel Zero War comic issue 3 that just came out a few days ago. Oh, this guy's wolf is coming for me. Get away. Oh man, there we go. This guy actually had better loot for us. So this information is coming from a Fortnite leaker known as Fortory over on Twitter. He is the one that actually was able to get his hands on this issue of the comic. Unfortunately, I have not purchased any of them, or else I would read it through myself. But I'm going to read a series of tweets that he said that gives us a lot of background storyline information on the Imagined Order and Geno, who is actually the leader and founder of the Imagined Order, which prior to this, we've had not a lot of information about. But he starts off by saying the IO immortality explained by Jonesy in the comics, but when you join the management of the island like me, you don't just get health insurance, but immortality, but only while you're on the island and what is happening there. And if you guys don't know what that means, it basically means that you literally cannot die. You don't age, and there's just basically no way for you to die. You're invincible. He then goes on to say, when you join the IO, you get immortality. Because of this, he saw his whole family die one by one, since they obviously aged and he didn't. As my children grew old, I told the Imagined Order that I wanted to go back, that I wanted to die with my grandchildren who I barely knew. But in the meantime, I had become indispensable, meaning he became too high ranked in the IO itself, and there was no one to replace him. Wait, did I just make a friend? Okay, I'll see you later, pal. He was honking at me. I wasn't sure if he saw me up on the roof or not. He then goes on to say, Dr. Sloan reminded me that upon my proclamation, my family would lose their protection and my world has always been a dangerous place. So I stayed for descendants I didn't even know. And this basically means that while he's in the IO, his family is safe, but him wanting to leave, they were trying to remind him that, hey, if you leave the Imagined Order, you are not going to have any more protection. Your family could be in danger. So he stayed for great-grandchildren and members of his family that he never even knew because he was never able to meet them. Part of me believes that immortality is a curse. One is searching. I used to only see the infinite possibilities, the time to correct all mistakes, but many are uncorrectable. I wish I had done more for her than I could. And then the final tweet here from Fortori actually gives us more background information on some of the members of the Seven and Geno himself. He says, the sisters lore, Geno is the father of the sisters. They were genetically improved by Geno in every single way. For a bet with members of the IO, he sent both of them into the loop saying that they would get out first. They didn't escape first and got replaced with snapshots. So this is actually pretty shocking information. If you guys didn't know, Geno is the leader and basically founder of the IO. He is like the main top of the line bad guy in all of the Fortnite universe. I'll throw images up on the screen in case you guys have not seen images of what he looks like. Here's some concepts of what he would look like in game, but he's really only featured in these comic series in like a very like anime artistic way. And to our surprise, the two sisters that are actually members of the Seven, and we've actually been able to unlock their skins as of last season, are his daughters, and they were actually members of the IO, but since he was betting other members of the IO, he threw them into the loop that we are currently all stuck in here in the Fortnite Battle Royale Island and bet people that they would get out first, and obviously they have not, and since then they have joined the Seven to try to stop the Imagined Order because I think they realize that Geno, their dad, is a bad guy and the Imagined Order is not a great facility to work for. So I thought that was pretty crazy, man. This is some big information for the whole Fortnite lore and storyline that's going on in the background, and we're finally getting more early information and basically like understanding members of the Seven and where they came from. Get the heck out of here, spooky dookie. That scared me, actually. Now, although this might not directly correlate to Chapter 3, Season 4, it is still really important information to understand because a lot of this information is coming from the Fortnite Marvel Zero War comics, which is a big reason we think Chapter 3, Season 4 is going to be Marvel-themed, and there's actually been some speculation that the overall theme of the season is literally going to be called the Fortnite Zero War. If you guys were not playing Fortnite back in Chapter 2, Season 4 when the original Marvel season came out, that season was known as the Fortnite Nexus War, and the entire theme of that season was Galactus was a common enemy between the Fortnite Islanders and obviously the Avengers and Marvel characters in the universe, and Galactus was coming to the Fortnite Island to destroy the Zero Point for its energy and basically just destroy the entire island. And now that we have the Fortnite times Marvel Zero War comics and possible collab coming this season, and we also have the Zero Point that is literally sitting right here in the middle of Loot Lake, just at the bottom, exposed, open for any villain or bad guy to come and try to use its powers. There's probably going to be a new common enemy between the Fortnite Islanders and the new Marvel characters that would be featured in the season that are going to stop the enemy from trying to get the Zero Point, and that's why it's going to be called the Zero War. And for all we know, Geno could literally be the common enemy that we finally have featured here in a Fortnite season. There could be potential that he could be featured in the Battle Pass or as an unlockable skin in the item shop at a later date. And upon him coming to the Fortnite Island, I think that would give us a chance to get a lot more background and storyline information on members of the Seven as well, just like we learned about the two sisters that are actually Geno's daughters, and they used to work for the Imagined Order just like Jonesy did. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's absolutely fascinating how deep the Fortnite storyline actually goes, and the fact that they're able to implement all this Marvel and collaboration stuff and it actually still makes sense is very, very impressive. You gotta give it up to Donald Mustard and all the guys that are thinking of these ideas, man. They're very, very creative people, and obviously a big shout out to Stan Lee, who is the creator of all the Marvel universe. He is obviously a genius as well. All right, we're suited up. We got the Iron Man skin on since we are talking about Chapter 3, Season 4 and Marvel. And also, I do want to apologize. We have been posting a lot of Season 4 videos here on the channel, but considering Epic Games is currently on a summer break and we're not going to be getting another update for 2 weeks, I think it's only fair, man. That's literally the only topic that seems to be pretty hype, and we still have new information coming out on a daily basis, just like the new information from the Marvel Zero War comics that we covered today. So if you guys enjoy these videos, definitely make sure to drop a like, and also leave your feedback in the comments as well. I love hearing what you guys have to say. And also, just because I'm curious, let me know down in the comments below, of all of you guys watching this video, how many of you guys actually played Fortnite back in Chapter 2 Season 4 during the original Marvel season? A lot of people were pretty skeptical that the entire season was a collaboration, but like I said, personally, I think that was one of the best seasons we had in Chapter 2, and a lot of people could probably agree to that as well. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, man. My man literally gave up, dude. He literally gave up. He just stopped moving. That's a GG though. Oh man, that was actually a pretty good play, exploding the car. Ending it off with 12 eliminations though, and we covered all the new information you guys need to know on the Zero War comics and possible collab and preempt to a new Marvel season in Chapter 3 Season 4. That's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, my friends.